All right, hello everyone. My name is Emily, and I am going to be doing a second grade science lesson, and we're going to be focusing on the rainforest. So my standards are biological evolution, unity, and diversity, make observations of plants and animals to compare the diversity of life in different habitats. My supporting standard is biodiversity in humans. There are many different kinds of living things in any area, and they exist in different places on land and in water. And then my interdisciplinary standard is writing standard. Describe the connection between the series of historical events, scientific ideas or concepts, or steps in a technical procedures in a text. So we'll be looking at the scientific ideas or concepts. All right, so this is the deconstructed standards. We have level 2, level 3, and level 1. The big idea is that as second grade scientists, students will learn about the issues going on in rainforests. They will study biodiversity in rainforests and use the knowledge to design a way to help protect the rainforest. So we're really going to be getting in learning about what makes rainforests unique and with all their different biodiversity, and then have them connected to what's going on in the rainforest, what can we do to help the rainforest. The learning intentions are by the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify different plants and animals found in different habitats of the rainforest and identify 3 ways to help save the rainforest. So for this lesson, students will learn that relationships in the ecosystem are interdependent, and students will learn animals and plants are relying on each other in the rainforest. Plants, animals, and humans all depend on water and light to grow. The lesson will focus on biodiversity of humans, animals, and plants. Students will learn that there are many different interrelated relationships within the rainforest, and these living things exist in different places within the rainforest, water, and land. So we'll be talking about how within the rainforest there are lots of different habitats, but they all are interconnected and are really depending on each other. So we're going to start out with a class brainstorm. So this is going to be my first formative assessment that I'll be doing. So I'll just be starting to ask students questions to kind of see where their knowledge is at and see where I need to go moving forward. So I'll start asking them some basic questions, and this will give me a way to gauge where the students are at and what background knowledge they already have, and see if we're going to be able to move through our introduction quickly and get into the research, or if I need to take some more time explaining the basics, which is like what a habitat or a climate is. Then we're going to move into some videos about the rainforest. So these are some ones that I found on YouTube, kind of just giving them a general overview, and so they're going to get to see some good visuals, and then talking about the destruction of the rainforest, deforestation, and everything that's going on. So they'll be able to first see the beauty of the rainforest and then what is going on to harm the rainforest. Okay, so then we're going to move into a class discussion after we watch those videos. So this is going to be another formative assessment for my class. I'm going to be seeing, did they pick up everything that was talked about in the lessons, or do I need to start teaching them a little bit more about it? I wanted them to start thinking about wow, like what's making the rainforest really unique, and then like what is happening to the rainforest that is causing it to be destroyed, so that they are really starting to think about this. And then we're going to move into working on some science vocab. They're going to be getting out their science notebooks and writing in some new terms, and I'll let them know that these terms are going to be coming up in their research that we're going to be doing next, and that they will also be using these terms in their writing. So they'll have these terms on their notebook ready for them to use, and they can look back at it. So now for guided practice, we're going to be looking at an article all together from National Geographic. And this article will just be giving a more overview of the rainforest, talking about the unique habitat that it is, and plants and animals that they would find there, and then we'll work together on filling out a notes template. Then for their independent practice, they're going to work as scientists together. I'll put them into groups, and they're going to be researching online. I have websites that I give them for different ways that they find to help save rainforests. So as they're working with each other, I'll be going around and listening to their conversation. I'll be hearing, are they having good scientific conversations about finding ways to save the rainforest. And if I see that they're stuck, I'll jump in to help them. And I also will be taking a look at their notes because we just filled in notes together. So now they're going to be filling in notes on their own. Do their notes look complete, or do I need to step in and help them? Or does everyone, are they not filling in their notes correctly? Do I need to stop and again show them my model of how to fill in their notes? So this will be my next formative assessment. And then for the closure, we're going to be writing 2 paragraphs from their notes, so taking their notes and turning them into their writing piece. They're first going to be telling me what they found about the rainforest, what plants and animals live there, and just describing the ecosystem there. And then their next paragraph is going to be telling me their ways that they can help to save the rainforest. So what did they find in their research that they found would be great ways to share with me, ways to save the rainforests. So for the assessment strategies, I had 3 different formative assessments that we were doing with the class brainstorm. This is more of like the pre-assessment, seeing what the students know pertaining to our subject, what knowledge they have, what gaps do I need to fill in for them. The next was after the initial videos, having a class discussion and seeing, did the students grasp things from the video, or do I need to stop and review more topics? And then the next was during the lesson when the students are working in pairs, going around and listening to them converse with each other, checking in on their notes, and helping to give them some more individualized instruction if they need it. And then the summative was the written response at the end, students answering the prompts that I give them, and then also taking their notes and looking for completion of those. And so this is the rubric. So I'm going to be looking at the content of the response. All questions were answered and the terms that they used were used correctly. The format of the response, did they include the basics like their name, date, title, skipping lines, indenting the paragraphs? Their notes, were they complete and were they written neatly? And then mechanics, looking at their spelling and seeing how much is spelled correctly. And that is it. Thanks.